Lizzie! Dan? Dan? Lizzie, are you in there? Open up!
It's a little late to be banging on people's doors.
I'm looking for Lizzie. Is she here?
Why don't you go home and cool off? Change your clothes, have a beer.
I want to talk to Lizzie. Now let me in.
Take a walk, John. I don't want any trouble.
Neither do I, so let me in.
No, I'm sorry. This is my apartment. And I'm asking you very nicely to leave.
Lizzie?
Hey, don't make me kick you down the sidewalk.
Look, pal, I'm coming in whether it's over you or through you.
No, John. I'm going to close the door now, and when I do, I want you outside walking.
Let him in, Ben.
You don't want to see him.
Please.
So this is how you get even, huh?
Ryan would automatically assume everything has to center around him.
A couple hours ago, we were getting married. And now you are in bed with another man. I think that has something to do with me.
It has to do with me.
How? What's the difference?
The difference is I didn't do anything to get back at you. I did what I did because it was my choice. And the only relationship that has to you is that I was finally free enough to follow my own feelings.
You were following your feelings. Your feelings when you were marrying me.
And you were when you were sleeping with Conchetta?
That's what all this is about, isn't it? Getting back at me.
No. Try to understand. I trusted you. I believed in our commitment. And you obviously didn't. So now I see there's no reason for me to either.
Don't you understand what's happening here, Liz? You are using him because you're mad at me and you want to get back at me. And he's using you because he's wanted you all along.
I said you're the one who's doing the using.
Shut up.
Here she is, Miss Dependable, takes care of your kid for you, earns her own income, pays for her own apartment, tells the whole world how wonderful you are. And then you go step outside with somebody else. And Lizzie's got nothing better to do but sit around and wait for you to decide when you're interested in seeing her.
That's not the way it is.
Oh, and of course, she's much too good a person to complain about it.
Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about.
No, I've got eyes and ears. Doesn't take a college degree, John.
Liz, please, can we go somewhere else?
No way. She stays right here.
Lizzie?
There's nothing we can't say to each other that we can't say in front of Ben.
Let me get rid of him. Come on. Here, come on.
Stop it! Just stop it! Stop it! I want to hear what you have to say.
Liz, it's just going to give you a whole line of garbage. It's a waste of time.
Is that true, John?
Lizzie, you don't belong here. You belong with me and our son. We're a family. Let me try to explain what happened between Conchetta and I. Partly it was because I was mad at you. I just didn't know how mad.
Why were you so mad at me?
Because you said no to me. And I'm not real good at hearing that, that's all. But I'm learning. I have learned. And I know that you're getting so strong. And you have a fantastic mind. And I know that I have to respect that and respect your wishes. And I do have to respect you when you do say no to me. But I love you. And if I didn't love you, it wouldn't hurt so much when you do say no to me. I was mad because I love you. Do you understand?
Do you love Conchetta?
Do we have to do this here?
Yes. Do you love her?
Yes. But in a completely different way, Liz. I could never love anybody the way I love you.
What is it about her that you love?
She was very good to me at a time when I needed it. She's very dynamic, and she's compassionate, and she's bright, and I guess I just wanted to follow her a little bit and try to better myself.
By sleeping with her?
No! By working with her. This whole thing, this whole Wellman business came into focus through her. The sexual thing happened much later, and it happened by accident. And yes, it was a mistake. And it was unfair to you. But it was also unfair to her because she didn't even know about you and Owen. She found out that on her own.
You know, John, it seems like nobody ever gets a straight story from you.
Ben, shut your mouth. You don't have anything to do with this. And you and I have some settling up to do. But it's not going to happen here, and it's not going to happen in front of Lizzie. This is between her and me.
Let's take care of it now, John. What are you going to tell me? I'm the cause of your breakup?
Do you know how many times I tried to be civil to you, Ben? Do you know how many times I tried to ignore all those little looks you gave her? You've had one thing on your mind ever since you got here. And it's been impossible, almost impossible for you to keep your hands off of her.
She needs somebody to pay attention to her. And frankly, John, you ain't that good at it.
Oh,
Both
what,
of you
you are?
stop it.
Yeah, I am.
Just stop it. John, look at me. Now, let's be honest with each other. If you look back, I don't think you ever really wanted to marry me.
What are you talking about?
Me, John. I think you convinced yourself that you wanted to get married. You wanted to be a father, and you were a good one. And I was Owen's mother, so it seemed like a good idea. But don't you think a lot of it was because you felt obligated?
No.
All right, maybe guilty about abandoning me. Or sympathy because of my family. Or maybe you just felt like you wanted to take care of somebody, but none of that is love.
Lizzie, this is crazy. I do love you.
No, I don't think you do. Not the way I understand love. Now, love is about feelings, not whether it's convenient.
I know all that.
You say you loved Conchetta in a different way than me. Well, to me, love is love. It's one kind of love. And without that, nothing else matters.
This is you talking, isn't it? Isn't it? This is all about true love, isn't it? This isn't about her getting back at me. No. This is the real thing here, huh?
What it is none of your business. I think it's time you took a walk.
I think it's time when I think it's time.
No, it's time now, man.
Stop it!